Hello and welcome to Jewellery Rescue. If you're new here, I'm Kat and I'm a girl on a mission to rescue and recycle the world's unwanted jewellery. Today we're going to be opening up 4 parcels that have come in through my PO box and 2 packages that have come in through my retailers. These are things that people have very kindly sent in to me for recycling or restoring. So it's broken and unwanted jewellery, and we're going to be looking for treasures that I can pull apart, make into new things, perhaps some vintage that I can restore and things to resell as well. If you're new here, do check out the channel, hit that like and the subscribe for me as well. Let's get straight into the first one. Let's go for the ones that have come in through my retailers first. So this is a little envelope that came into one of the stores that resells my upcycled jewellery. So customers get a little discount for dropping in, and obviously these broken pieces will hopefully be saved. So straight off the bat I can see a beautiful bracelet. Look at that. It looks like turquoise, and I'm pretty sure it's silver. It's missing its clasp there, but that can be replaced. Let's just have a quick look for markings on the other side, and we have a 925 on here. So that is a lovely piece to find in the first bag. Look at that, it's gorgeous. So that just needs a new clasp fitting, so I will get on and do that. This has also lost its clasp. It's a wire necklace with gemstones. It looks like one of these chakra ones with different colours. I think I will likely cut that apart and reuse the gemstones. Make some earrings and things. Then we've got a fashion necklace. No branding on this one, it's very Y2K looking. I might turn these into earrings, perhaps these dangles. And then this one has shell. These might be seeds or nuts on here. Again, I will take that one apart, I think. Or is it silver? It's quite nicely made actually. Look at this chain here. Ah, is it 2 pieces caught up together? I think it may be. No, it is all one piece, and it's a wide drop. It's quite pretty actually, so I might pop that one into a what not show first and see if anybody likes that one. And then we've got a watch clasp, so I'll pop that into my box of watch bits, and they'll come in handy later. Thank you very much whoever dropped that into my shops. This little parcel has come from a customer and friend. There's an enamel clamper bangle. It's quite cool. I think that will go into a what not show. That's just a little bead. It's not actually metal. That one will probably just go in my box of things for the kiddies' workshops. This looks like Marks and Spencer's sort of fair. Is it Marks and Spencer's? Yes, it is Marks and Spencer's. That's quite a nice one. That'll probably go into a what not show as well. This is cool, like a piece of art glass. Like that one. Let's upgrade the chain on that one. Now she is actually into sewing, and she told me that she'd ordered some of the pieces in here to use on a project and they weren't right. So I'll reuse those. Perhaps we'll make some earrings out of those. They'd make really cool earrings. And then got a little pair of sparkly earrings. These are very Y2K with their little chandelier dangles. And a little charm. I just keep these to one side. I get these in quite often and I wait until I've got a little bundle and I shall put them together. Thank you very much for that, my lovely friend. Okay, now we've got some PO box bits. Let me go for this little one. I do always cut them open to see if there's any notes, so that if I know where they've come from I can thank the sender. So this says, "Dear Kat, I'm so pleased these bits and bobs can find a new home. Thank you from Sophie." Thank you very much, Sophie. Let's tip this out onto a tray. These are always useful, little letter beads. We could play a fun game of trying to work out what that said, couldn't we? Who remembers these stretchy bracelets? They were very popular, weren't they? That's probably Y2K as well. And we've got a big tangle here. So we've got some sparkly earrings. That one's lost all of its plating, unfortunately, but this one is good. It just needs a new hook. So let's see if we can find the other one of those. Some more there. The other one of those shell ones. Oh, they're quite pretty, aren't they? These are nice. We'll put those onto new hooks for the summer. Oh, we've got a Sophie pendant. Now this must have had a crystal in it that's come out. So I will replace that with another crystal. It's quite sweet. See if we can find another Sophie. I've got a little plain band ring, which has lost its plating. It's tiny. I've got very small fingers and it's too small for me. That's quite nice, isn't it? I wonder if the other one's in there. A little heart, that's missing a crystal. Sweet little faux turquoise and sparkly ring. Sophie has very small fingers. They're pretty. Oh, what's this? Look at these cuties. Oh, that's so sweet. So the clasp is there, so it's just broken here. That's a really simple fix. Oh, isn't that cute? Better not show that to my daughters because they will fight over it. There's the other one of those. So I shall pop those onto new hooks. And the other one of those. And the other one of those, but that has gone too past it, unfortunately. Those ones will go in the mixed media craft bag. Oh, that's cute, look. The cupcake. I do little mixed kiddies bags and I just put them for £1 or £2 in the antique centre. That's from Claire's, so that will go into one of those. And there's the other little sparkly heart. And one of those. Now, what was all caught up in here? Let me just have a little detangle. Right, we've released the sparkly. And then we've got this very sweet little A initial pendant by Philip Jones. I don't know Philip Jones. We'll have to look him up. And I think it's a steel chain. There's no markings on it, or it could be a radium plated one. It's quite, this looks radium plated. Did I see a mark on it just then? Nope, I think it was a trick of the light. It's very nicely made. Without a doubt, A is the most common initial that I find in pendants and things. That's a pair of costume earrings. And pretty sure that's a plated stud. Check with the magnet. It's not magnetic, so let me have a quick look through the loop. It's a plated one, but it could be over silver, but I don't think it's anything. And then we've got a clasp which I'll reuse, so that's really handy. I'm always wanting gold clasps. I need to buy a bag of them, but I never do. I always forget, so it's always handy to have some that I can reuse. Let's go for the next size envelope. So the note says, "Hi there, I hope you can reuse some of the enclosed items. My mum recently passed away and I found a lot of jewellery, no idea what to do with it. Recently watched your channel and thought what a great idea to rescue and reuse it. Kind regards, Jackie." Jackie, I'm really sorry to hear that you've lost your mum, and I really appreciate that you've sent me some of her pieces to have a look at. Thank you. So let's see what we've got. Oh, this is fun, look. How fun is that? What will we do with that? Well, we could replace that crystal. We could make a fun necklace out of that, couldn't we? Okay, that's going to go in my pile of things to have a look at. There's some earrings and some pendants. Let's have a look at the loose bits first. Oh, pretty pink feathers. Pop those onto new hooks. Oh, this is fun. Where's this from? No branding. It's a long necklace. Really sweet sparkly beads there. I think this one I will harvest for the bits because I can reuse bits of the chain, I can reuse these, and the cord is a little bit snagged here, so I think that one's going to be for recycling. Let's see here. Is that just 17 as in the magazine? I think that would have been a freebie with the magazine. It's lost its plating, but that's a bit of a fun blast from the past, isn't it? If you're old enough to remember that. I don't know if it might still be going, I suppose, mightn't it? There's a floating heart. Oh, there's another floating heart. So I'll see if those will clean up. They could go back on a chain or they could be used to make charms. Cute little heart locket. I'll just check. No, there's nobody home. Not silver, but somebody will like that. Ah, there's another heart there. No branding on it. I think it's a plated one that's lost some plating, but I'll see whether it comes back with a polish. Well, obviously the plating won't come back, but I'll see if it's tarnish over the plating rather than plating loss, if that makes sense. Another pendant, that's a sparkly costume one. Put that onto a new chain, or possibly onto this chain. Put that aside. I'm always after chains, so if you have a stash of chains, whether they are silver or not, I'm always looking for them. So let's see what we've got in here. Sparkly hearts, those are cute. Pop those onto new hooks as well. This one has gone a bit sort of rusty up here, so I think we'll cut that one up and save the beads that we can from that one. Black enamel hearts. I think I'll make those into charms. Oh, and there's a pair of clear ones. Maybe I'll make a necklace to go with the earrings. I'll have a look at those and work out what to do with those. Thank you very much, Jackie. I really appreciate you sending those in. So we've got two larger parcels now. One of these I've been told is beads. So I'm going to tip those into trays and we can have a look through those. So this is coming from lovely Jo. Thank you, Jo. I've been hoarding beads that now need a good home, whether you use them for your jewellery or your kiddies' workshops, but I hope they're of use. With the beads are some broken jewellery and some that I think you could upcycle. With apologies, there's no silver or gold, but some interesting pieces. Hope you had a good break. All the best, Jo. Thank you so much, Jo. Please don't ever apologise for not sending silver and gold, bless you. Right, let me get some trays and we'll tip these beads out. So we've got 1, whoops, 2, 3, 4, 5 little pieces. Exciting. I can never believe it when I get an email to say there's something at the PO box. I'm so grateful for you guys sending things in to me to use. It's so exciting. Sometimes they sit at the PO box for a little while because it's so expensive to forward them on. I wait until I've got a few. So apologies if you've been waiting to see your parcel unpackaged. Oh look, that was a bit of luck. I've got the broken jewellery first. Got a lovely bag that we can reuse. Oh wow, this is fun. Something caught. Is this caught up on here? Yes. This looks like one of those things you hang in the car. Is it, Joe? You'll have to let me know. That's fun. Oh, they're going to make nice earrings. In fact, those are the glass beads I use for my teeny tiny earrings. So I'll have to decide whether to make those dangly earrings or whether to cut out the beads. We shall see. There's a nice gemstone in there. That looks like it could be a dyed howlite rather than a turquoise. And a few little gems there. So I'll be able to combine those with the gemstones we found earlier. This is really heavy. How cool is that? That's a sort of instant pendant, isn't it? Interesting piece. And a cross. Looks like all of its crystals are still there, so that one can just go straight onto a chain. Oh, I like this one. Love the shape of the sections. I think that just needs a clean, and it could be restrung, but it feels good. Is this a belt buckle? I guess it is. That's interesting, isn't it? How cool. I'd quite like to clean that up and see what happens. What an interesting bag of bits, Jay. A tassel, it's a dangly. That might make a fun single earring. This is lovely. Really like that. That's going to go onto a chain for sure. Enamel bracelet, that could do with a restring, but it looks good to me. Wow, look at this. That is cool. I wonder if I move that to there, and then I could find some similar beads to hang on the sides there, and then that would be fixed. What do we think? 70s piece? Definitely vintage, isn't it? An unusual one. Now, I've had this one in before. I may cut that. Hold on. Is that the central piece? It is. Okay, I'm going to have some fun restoring that one. Keep an eye on my shorts. This one I will likely take off the pieces and use them as charms. This one has gone quite far. It's got verdigris on it. So I'll have a think whether that is worth doing anything with. This is a long necklace. That's fun. My 5-year-old would have that off me in a heartbeat. Some bits for harvesting on that one. This has immediately caught my eye. That's fun, isn't it? Pendant in there, some lovely glass. These are nice too. This is perfect timing because I did a few big kids workshops before Christmas and they've rinsed lots of the good beads, so I needed a top up to make the stretchy bracelets that go into my retailers. This is absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. Wow. That is stunning. It just needs a new clasp putting on it. Love that. Definitely worth restoring that one. And I'll pop that pendant aside. Love glass beads as well, so these glass ones will be reused for earrings and things. Those are nice vintage glass ones too. What is it about beads? I just love them. That's a bit of rose quartz. Lovely, thank you, Joe. That's a lovely selection of beads. Right, we've got 2 more bags of beads, and then we've got another big parcel that's come in through the PO box. Oh, wow, look at that. So this is very, very similar to a piece that I bought last year at the car boot sale, which had fish inside it. It's got the same topper on it. And I think it may have been a Swarovski one that had been on a key ring. This kind of looks like it might have been on something like a key ring, but there was no logo on it, so that's cool. It has got a bit of a damage at the bottom, but I think that somebody will still love that. Cool. Nice little sparkly piece. That looks like it's come off a belly dancer's bracelet or necklace. With a key. Oh, look at that vintage earring. Actually, I think it's modern. I might cut that off and make a pair of mismatched earrings out of those. Some nice glass in there. That's crystal, that's lovely. Oh, that's fun. Earring with dice and a card on it. I might make that into a pair. So the mismatched pair of earrings. Big flowers. That's nice. Oh, lovely materials to work with. Okay, we've got one more of these. Oh, look at that. That's so sweet. That's a nice glass bead. And some ceramic. Bit of heavy hematite. Lovely. Oh, one of these gorgeous aqua blue glass beads that I love. Jo, thank you for those. So this is the last parcel. And let's read what the card says. Please find enclosed a mix of jewellery from my early teens and my grandmother's costume collection. I'm glad some of it might get a new life. Best wishes, Emmeline. Thank you very much. Oh, this is exciting. Okay, let's see what we've got here. So there's some little button badges. Don't know where to go first. I think it's a bit of a tangle. Johnny Panic. Don't know Johnny Panic. We'll have to Google him now. There's a watch. That looks like the clasp that we found earlier, funnily enough. A wavy bracelet. That one has lost quite a bit of plating, sadly. And crystals. I think that one might go in the craft bag. We've got a big hoop earring. And there's some pretty gemstones on this one. That's a nice bracelet. I think that we'll make some earrings out of that. We've got some nice gemstones today. That one's fun. That one will go into the kiddies' workshops. And that one, that is a beautiful colour red. It's like a garnet red. So there's some loose beads in here I will just pick out and pop to one side. Got a nice glass crystal, slightly pink. That's just plastic, but it's very sweet looking. I'll use that one as a charm. I can tell your purse is fake, that's fun. Big rose ring. Oh, is this our first butterfly of the day? Oh, this one's scary because its wings move. Whoa. That's the other one of those earrings. This is really cute. It's got little they're just plastic but really cute little sparklies. I think I might pop those onto earrings. And then caught up with that are these shells, which will also be made into earrings, different earrings. That's a fun vintage looking bead. Like that one. Okay, I'm going to have a little detangle and then I'll show you what we've got. Right, we're there. I did have to cut 2 seed beady bracelets in order to do the untangles, but those beads will go into a lot of seed beads, so they'll still be reused. So let's see what we've got. There is a sort of mirrored modern necklace. There's definitely some beads for the children's workshops and stretchy bracelets and things, so we will pop those aside as we go. There's a children's memory wire bracelet there. That is quite pretty, so I think I'm just going to put that into a little baggie, as I said before, for the antique centre. This is a nice piece of agate on here. Bands in there. And these ones are just plastic and it's broken anyway, so I'm going to cut that one up for the beads as well. There's a fun pair of mismatched music earrings. So I'll either make charms out of those or I might make 2 pairs of earrings. This bracelet made me laugh, one because it's a butterfly. It's got a W on the back there, I don't know what that means. But 2 because I used to have this ring in sterling and sold it on eBay a little while back. Yeah, quite a nice one. But that one's not a silver one, that's a plated one. This is intriguing. Answers on a postcard. What on earth is this? Dunlop patent pending. Some kind of clip. What is that? That's our mystery object of the day. Let me know in the comments if you know what that is. There are some beautiful vintage glass beads here. These speckled spatter glass green beads. Aren't they lovely? So that deserves either a restring or maybe making into rings. I do quite like that shape as a ring. So leave that one with me. There's a sparkly hair clip that's missing a crystal. That'll go to one of my girls. This one here is from Next and it's got a 925, so that's silver. A little bit of treasure. It's gone quite, you know, when silver kind of goes gold almost when it's tarnished. That just needs a little bit of cleaning and that will be back to life. And then we've got a fun flip-flop. Does that say on the back there? LOC? I don't know. It's a little fun plated one though, so I think I might make that into a phone charm for the summer and then reuse the chain for something else. Little glass beads, those are quite nice. Might make some black teeny tinies. I've never done that before. My little teeny tiny earrings, I've never had black ones. These charms of the beads have all lost their coating, so I think I'm going to put that one in the mixed media craft bag. And then there's quite a lot of bits. I think these probably came off a charm bracelet or necklace, but they can all be reused. This bunny is sweet. I don't know what that would have originally been attached to. Belt maybe, or you could put it around a bag strap. My eldest daughter loves rabbits, so I might give her that and then give my other daughter the hair clip, and then they're evens for a little after school treat. These ones feel like they could be silver. I think that may be a 375 for gold. They are the lightest pair of earrings you will ever hold in your hand at that sort of pressed metal, so they don't have a great value to them, but that is a lovely pair of earrings. This is a proper freshwater pearl, so I suspect that back will be silver. Yes, it's a 925 hiding on the post, so it would be nice if we could find the other one of those. Ah, We may have just found the pearl without the back. Yes, they're definitely a pair, aren't they? So that can be repaired. Some more of these vintage plastic beads. Butterfly. This person liked their butterflies. So that one I think will become a phone charm. And there's a sweet abalone one there. I think I might make that into a charm as well. Hang something off the bottom. That one has come from Bali, so that's a holiday piece. It's plastic. I think I'll put that in with the little children's bag. And then we've got some more seed beads here. And is that a J or is it a backwards music note? Not quite sure. Not silver. Let's start another tray for the studs. Costume sparkly. A little costume one. This looks like, I was going to say it looks like the type you have your ears pierced with, but it's not. Cute little enamel one. There's a piece of broken chain there, which I can reuse the bits of. A sweet little heart. That's just a sticker or something. Oh yeah, it's a sticker. I might pop that one in the children's bag, so it's quite fun. Then we've got some rose earrings. Those look like silver. I'm pretty sure those are silver, but they need a really, really good clean. That is one of the ones you get your ears pierced with. Little dangle. Just wondering if that might go with this one. I mean, it's from a different parcel, so it didn't come with it, but it might suit it. So I'm going to put that with it in case it works as part of the restoration. That one will go in the children's baggie. Chainmail bracelet, chainmail effect. Oh, it feels lovely. Although it's metal, it's got that sort of silky feel about it. That just needs an extension chain adding to it, so I can do that. Some stars. That's an Estella Bartlett one. Unfortunately, Estella Bartlett jewellery is really expensive when you see it new in the gift shops and things. But it loses its plating. I don't know whether people maybe think that it's sterling and they wear it in the bath and swimming and stuff. I don't know. That one we will reuse the bits from because it's actually broken on there. This is a cool earring. It's a bit like an ammonite, that swirl. I feel like we did have we already seen the other one? Not sure. I'll pop that to one side. That's the other one of those. And a little puff heart, that'll be a charm. This looks like a sterling chain. And it is. So that's exciting. This is an extension chain one that you clip on from Claire's, so that's always handy. In fact, I could fix that bracelet with it probably. And this is pretty. No branding on it, but it's nicely made fashion jewellery. So I'll put that with the whatnot stuff. That's a fun bead. Look, it's got a sort of band running around it. Like that. Little chunky star charm. I think I will put that on as a phone charm. This heart looks like it could be silver, so we'll pop that to one side. And some hearts. That's just got bent out of shape. Its partner is over here, wrapped up with another seedy bead bracelet. Okay. And then I've got some more bits and bobs. sunflower that's lost its plating. Another seed bead one. I think I'll cut that one up as well. And some shells. We found one like that earlier, didn't we? Another one of those plastic beads. Okay, we're down to the nitty gritty. Nice beadwork on that one. This is a pendant. That may well have come off of one of the chains that I was detangling earlier. So we'll take that one apart, I think. And that one can go in the children's bag. As can that one, because I can't take the beads off that. They're a fused one. This is the blue version of Goldstone, which is glass to look like gemstone. And it's set as a gemstone in things. Cute little pendant. That came off one of the bracelets that popped when I was untangling. Those beads. Another butterfly. I think I'll make that into a charm and reuse the chain probably. Another hair slide. I wonder if this is what the Claire's extension came from. Oh, well, that's sweet. That's really cute. I like that one. Ah. Oh, it's a shame that's broken there. I've got a necklace really similar listed in my Whatnot show for this week. I think that one's going to have to come apart as it's broken because it will break quite quickly. Some earring. This looks like the Radley dog. Look at that. It's a 925 and I think it says Italy. So it's a little silver bracelet, isn't it sweet? Super cute. Silver tone chain. These chains are so handy. I'm always wanting chains. Sparkly on a snake chain. That's a costume one. I'll likely reuse the chain. That looks like a nice quality chain. Steel one. What have we got here? Ah, another silver piece. This is a little bracelet. That's so sweet, and it's got tiny little enamel coated beads along it. How cute is that? Love that. This one looks like it could be silver. No markings on it. Is there another one? Oh, there is another one. They need a good clean up and a test. Ah, and there's another pair of these. They must have been a set. They probably came from Claire's as well. Little shells. That one's gone past it. Oh, I had a pair of these. Little swirls, and mine was silver. Are these silver? I think they are. We'll have a look at those. Oh, a spider. He looks like he might be silver. Oh no, he's not. He's a costume one. He's fun though. And that's obviously popped off something, but it's quite nice. That will become a charm. That has actually broken off something, look. So I think that one needs to go. Ah, that goes with the very first piece we found, that necklace. So I shall pop that with it because we can reuse the pieces as well. Some costume roses. Oh, that's funny. So this is a sort of crystal pendant. What does it say on there? Something 925. But somebody's fixed it by putting a gemstone piece in there. So it's already been upcycled. That's unusual, isn't it? This one looks like a vintage silver one, but that will need a really good clean to get the silver back to shiny again. We've got a little clasp there. Sparkly studs. It's a bead. Flip-flop tops to go with that charm. Star. These ones are just costume ones. Those ones are probably silver. Put that one aside. The sparkly, the tangle. That's off the pearl. Brilliant. So we can fix the pearl earrings. That's exciting. And the other heart that we found, I think that one was silver. And the other one of those. Wow. And there's a back there as well that looks like it's probably silver. Needs a really good clean. Wow. What an amazing lot of stuff. Thank you so much for sending these in to me. If you do want to send something in, you can find my PO box address in the video description, and I look forward to seeing what you send in. I'm so grateful. I just can't believe that people will be so kind to send in their unwanted pieces to me, and they will all be used in one way or another. So I can't wait to get cracking. Let's have a little making session and we'll see what I've made. I've had a happy afternoon upcycling and fixing, so let me show you what I've done. Let's look first at this beautiful silver turquoise bracelet. So this clasp came from a broken necklace. It's been waiting in the wings to mend something else, and I think it looks really nice on there. I've also hand polished the whole thing with a cloth, and it just looks lovely now. So that is wearable again. As is the cute little cat bracelet. This is a costume piece, and it just, most of its loops here were undone, so I've fixed it and then tightened them all up so that it doesn't come apart again. This necklace I haven't had time to have a look at just yet, but I do think that that other piece that we found in the other parcel suits it quite well. Let's just zoom in on it a little bit. And that was the other piece that we found loose. So I just need to find 2 beads that will suit on there, because there was only one in the parcel. So I will be coming back to that one another time. Do you remember this earring? So I cut the post off of this one and filed it down, and then I've just fed some jump rings through here and attached it to a pre-loved chain that came off something else. So that one is now a pendant. This beauty I have just hung on a pre-loved chain. That's a nice long chain. And then these earrings are a combination of some of the glass beads. That was a broken piece of a necklace or something. And then these came out of one of the other donations. These were new pieces. So there's that one. And then, so these were parts of a necklace that I've taken apart, and then I've just added a couple of freshwater pearls that have come off something else to make them into earrings. These pieces were new in the same donation as these, and I've added more of those glass beads. I just think that really elevates them, makes them look really pretty. So I can make lots like that because there was quite a lot of those leaves in there. Then I've made 2 pairs of these. So these were hanging from something else, a pendant, I think. I think they make cute long earrings. I love a long earring. So the music charms, this was 1 pair of earrings that were mismatched, and I've made them into 2 pairs of earrings. And then I think the next one was a single earring. These were hanging on the same earring, and I've made it into another pair of mismatched earrings. And then finally, these were pieces from a necklace that had broken, and I've made those into earrings. So these are my first pieces from this lot. Of course, there's still loads more materials to go, so I'll be making things in the coming weeks and months out of those. Thank you again to those who did send things in. I do really appreciate it. And if you are new here, do check out the channel. There's lots more unbaggings and thrift hauls and upcycling projects as well. Hit that like for me, and if you haven't looked at the channel membership, take a look at that too. Watch something else now, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.